everybody, Marlene, aka Snow Gardener 307. We are here for quite a few things today. We are going to go through Mr. Snow Gardener's bi-weekly budget. We're going to do a little bit of cash stuffing. We're going to do some savings challenges. We have also got some Happy Mail that we're going to finish opening. I had done a poll to see if you guys wanted me to open up the packages in the Advent calendar. So I'm excited to say today we're going to go ahead and open those up, see what's in there. I have no idea. I know they're all budgeting products. I do know this is a very affordable Advent calendar. Some of the Advent calendars out there are gorgeous and amazing, but they can be so spendy. So let's go ahead and hop into this.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
It's time to hit this paycheck to paycheck budget. This won't take us long. We're going to go through it super quick. I've got cash in the cash tray, but that is actually for savings challenges. So the cash that's right here is the cash for Mr. Snow Gardener's budget. You can see there is not much here at all. And that's because we're not stuffing too much cash, but let's go through the budget really quickly. If you want a little bit more details on how we came up with this budget, you're going to want to tune in a couple days on Friday. Also, you guys, on Friday, we're going to have an update with Charla and her budget. So of course she was the 2-part budget. If you want to see how they did on the first week, make sure you go check that out. All right, so Mr. Snow Gardener had a very good check, thank goodness, because Mr. Snow Gardener was very spend happy. I mean, it happens to all of us, right? His paycheck was $4,189.47. He had a rollover of $200 in his checking account that we went ahead and brought into the budget. So that is $4,389.47. He has $4,300 that we're going to go ahead and work with. I always like to leave extra money in there. I don't like working with, of course, all the pennies, dimes, you know, all of that kind of stuff. I'm not into that. And so let's start off with the bills. We've got the mortgage. This is the mortgage for August. And so $2,000 is going toward the mortgage. And then we have credit cards. You guys, credit cards. Yes, we still do utilize credit cards in our journey. We use them as if they were like a debit card. We don't spend anything unless we've got the money. And so Mr. Snow Gardener had something on his Cabela's card for $19.94. We're going to round up 6 cents, add that to our Australia fund. And his Capital One venture was $995.55. And so we're going to budget for $1,000 for that with another roundup. So a lot of spending there. We have got a PayPal charge for $1.99. I'm pretty sure that's a subscription. I think I say that every month. $5 there, $301 for a roundup. The American Airlines credit card is going to go ahead and get $300. This was partly for our yearly fee, as well as some expenditures that were his and needed to come out of his budget. So with the roundups, we've got $3,325 coming out of that $4,300. That leaves us with $975, so not a huge amount. No envelopes or digital for this paycheck. We've got a few sinking funds, not too many. We've got subscriptions, garbage, land tax, Sam's Club, home, motorcycle insurance, holidays, and paid time off, PTO right there. And so we are putting $500 into the budget for sinking funds. 5 of that is a roundup. So $475 is what's left over. Mr. Snow Gardener is going to go ahead and make an extra $400 payment on his truck. I don't know if you guys watched the video when I realized it or not, but the credit union where Mr. Snow Gardener has his financing for this truck is a pain in the you-know-what. We cannot make an extra principal payment online. We can't even call and make an extra principal payment without taking the money from this account, moving it into the credit union, and then doing it that way. So sometimes paying off debt is a pain in the butt. So for right now, we are just putting an extra $400 to the truck. I know that it's not as good as doing principal only, but until we get everything set up and get it all squared away, that is what we're doing. And so that's $75 into the rollover. So when you look, we pulled in $200 from his rollover, but we left $89.47. We're putting another $75 there. So, you know, it kind of washes out. We did use a little bit of rollover, but not too much. Australia is going to get $12.52. Let's get into our cash stuffing. It is not much right here at all. We're going to go ahead and grab Mr. Snow Gardener's binder, and we are going to work our way through the envelopes. Now, vroom, vroom, Mr. Snow Gardener didn't put anything in here, but he does have $400 in the bank. This is pretty much spending money for Mr. Snow Gardener. So if he wanted to, he could have utilized some of this money for that credit card because he did have truck parts and stuff on there, guy things and stuff, more spending money for Mr. Snow Gardener. He's still got $400 in the bank for this as well. So this is the reason why these weren't top priority. Emergency save is still a priority, but of course he's got his month ahead, plus he's got more money in emergency save. Holidays right here is going to go ahead and get $10 more. And so let's see what Mr. Snow Gardener has. So right now in cash, he has got $28, but in the bank for holidays, he does have $400. Don't forget that we paid for our holiday vacation already for my husband, myself, my 2 children, along with my daughter's boyfriend. So that is the big Christmas present. So this is going to be for anything else that Mr. Snow Gardener wants to do. Gifts, he's not putting anything into gifts right now, but he does have $400 in there. That's after buying my birthday gift, my Mother's Day gift, plus giving money to a nephew for graduation. Giving, this is a little bit lower than we like, so he's got $700 in giving, so we're gonna, get some more money in there. He was able to go ahead and utilize this for something that was important to him. Subscriptions, we are gonna go ahead and add $40 into this, so we've got 20 and 40 going into here, and that is not where I was supposed to be pulling that money. That is savings challenge money, you guys. This is where I'm supposed to be pulling the money from. Holy cow, we're already messing up. So I put $10 in holidays. So that is savings challenge money. This is what I get for changing things up. So we're going to put that $10 back. We're going to grab this $10 right here. And that is the only place that we've put money so far, thank goodness. I'm going to move this out of my way, because if not, I'm going to try to grab it again. So note to self, don't change things up on yourself. So holidays, okay, and then we had subscriptions, and we need to grab $20 and $40 for that. And when is Mr. Snow Gardener's next subscription due? His next subscription is not due until January. He's got Amazon, he's got Audible in March, and PlayStation in May. So he's got plenty of time there. Then we've got garbage, and that's going to get $30, so 20 and 30 going into garbage. Motorcycle insurance right here is going to go ahead and get 20, and he has $200 in the bank for that. He has already paid that for the entire year, so it is not actually due again until June 1st of 2026, and it's $389, or that's where it was. Nothing for clothing. PTO right here is going to go ahead and get $200 for paid time off. And let me see, I don't even know where he's at for paid time off. So for his paid time off, he's got 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's change that into a $500 placeholder, shall we? Ooh, we've got this one from Danny. It's a pretty placeholder. And so let's grab all of these 100s, put them back into the drawer. Makes it much easier to keep track of. So right now he's got 4,500 plus another $78. So $45.78 in PTO. So that's pretty dang good for him to be able to take vacations, sick days, whatever he needs. So that is his binder. Let me go ahead and grab the adulting binder so we can go ahead and finish this out. We need to put land tax. So we need to put $45 into land tax. And we do keep this all in cash because my county is a pain in the butt. Oh goodness, I haven't sorted this in a bit. Let's go ahead and sort it because it drives me crazy. I've just been adding $45 to the back. So there are some 5s in here. Look at how many times. It's been quite a while. I need to go ahead and get some bigger bills for that. And of course I could get the cash out, but I just find it easier to save that there. And then he needs to put $50 into home. And what do we have in home? We should probably put some of that money in the bank. We've got, yeah, that definitely needs to go in the bank. So in the bank, we've got 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 15, 16, plus we have got another $300 in cash. So we have over $2,000 in the home emergency fund. Not just an emergency fund, but for the home. And then we also need to put a $100 placeholder in Sam's Club. I'm going to be ordering Sam's Club. We actually, that's quite a bit for us to have in our Sam's Club sinking fund. We have $460 in our Sam's Club sinking fund. So that is all of our cash stuffing. That was our budget. I told you guys it was going to be super easy. And of course, I tried to mess up on using savings challenges money for bill stuffing, but hey, you know, no big deal. We are going to go ahead and start on our savings challenges. We are going to do some savings challenges we haven't done for a while on this video. We're going to go ahead and do our Save 2025 in 2025. This is going towards the mortgage. So I need to find my D12 dice, which is right here. We're going to go ahead and roll that. And we got a 1. Perfect. So now 1, 2, 3, and 4 are done. This is a scratch off here. Wow, only $7. So we are going to go ahead and do another one. So 5, 6, and 7. And now since these 4 are done, we just need, do we have a D8? Is there a D8 dice? I can't remember what kind of dice there are. Let me grab this dice set right here and let's look. So we've got a D8 right there. Okay, so we do have a D8, so I'm going to use that one. And I'm going to write this on the savings challenge so that I remember in the future to go ahead and use a D8 dice. And so now it will just be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's go ahead and roll this D8. We got a 2, so 1 and 2. And we did 7 there. I want to go ahead and do 23 because that will make an even 30 that we're putting into this today. I have been picking the highest one in the box, but we did not do the 30 today. So we're just going to do the 23 and put the 7 back and go ahead and grab $30. So 20 and 30. And now that I've used my pencil, I can go ahead and grab this. So we need to put that into 2025. I still have not organized my binder how I need to, you guys. And so we've got our 2025 here. And let's go ahead and add another $30 into it. Perfect. 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 Now we're going to go ahead and play our Dicetropolis 2. We're going to play this one more time. This is called Grid 9. We need a D4 dice. I don't like rolling the D4 dice in my tower because it's really hard to pick up because of its shape. So we need to roll this 9 times and we need to write them in our grid. So this is 3. Last time we paid a whole bunch. 4, 2, 4. Sorry, you guys, it went off camera. It was a 3. A 3, that was an awful roll. A 1, a 2, and a 2. So now that we've rolled it 9 times, we go ahead and add these up. So we've got a 9, we've got a 10, we've got a 5. So we just go through. So we've got a 7, we've got a 9, and we've got an 8. So duplicates, we go ahead and cross those off. Last time we saved a whole bunch with this. This looks like it's going to be a nice savings as well. And I am A-okay with that because we need a lot of money to pay the mortgage off. This is where this is going to. So we've got 10 plus 5 plus 8 plus 7. That is another $30. And if you are watching this one for the first time and you go, there's no way I can put $30 towards one savings challenge, don't worry. Drew from Ready Budget Go has thought of you. Down here he says if you have got a moderate budget, save the amount of the highest unique budget. So you'd save $10. Or if you've got a low budget, save $1 for each unique total. So this time it would be $4. So super easy, but we are going to take this $30. We are done with Grid 9. We're going to do a new game the next time. And let's go ahead and grab out our Grid 9 money so that we can add it to our mortgage. And so our Dicetropolis money is right there. Let's see what we've got. We only played this game 3 times, you guys, so it was a good one. Let me go ahead and grab out a big sticky note right here. And I've got a pin. And so this is for our mortgage. And so we've got grid line. And how much are we going to be paying to the mortgage today? Perfect. And also, just so you guys know, since I'm paying towards the mortgage, I am combining money throughout the week and making one payment. Like I'll add it on my tracker the day that it happens, but I'm holding it so I'm not making like a $12 payment, for example, if that's what I've got done that day. So we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, $79. Perfect. And I don't know if we'll have anything else towards the mortgage today, but I put it on a bigger sticky note just in case. I'm going to set this off camera and put it right in front of me so I don't forget to do it. Now, before we get going on any more savings challenges, let's go ahead and open up this Happy Mail that I promised you guys that we would do. And so I'm going to stand up to do this because I don't know how the camera view is going to be with this box here. All right, so this is the box that I received. And let's take a look. I'll put the box down below again. So this was how the box came to me. It was sent to me. And she did include a few freebies with this. And this is where this came from. The Calico.planner pages is where it's at. And she included a $500 placeholder and a fully funded. And so we have got all of these envelopes here. And they are all wrapped up. So we are going to go ahead and open up all 12. There we go. And I think we should go in order. Don't you guys think? And I am going to put them back into the envelopes. So let's see. It looks like most of them are in order, but I don't know. So let's go ahead and open these up and see what she has got for us. So number 1, let's take a look. Okay. Roll and save. Wow, there's a lot in here, you guys. So this is New Year. This is a cardstock. Okay, a not laminated, but great challenge still. A roll and save for 2025. We've got roll and save for goals. We have got some hearts for a roll and save. How cute is that? Another roll and save. It looks like we've got some different months in here, you guys. If I had to guess, that was January, February, and now we're in March. And feeling lucky, roll and save. Coins. I love roll and saves. You guys know I love anything to do with that. I would say this is April. So it looks like April Fools. That one's funny. April. And I'm guessing this is May. I think there's 3 for each challenge, each month. Is that right? How many were in this one? Let's count them out. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, you guys, these are hard to get apart. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 15 challenges in here. And I am going to go ahead and put these back in the envelope because I might do these for giveaways for my members. I'm not sure yet, but this way we are good to go there. And then number 2, let's see what's in number 2. Looks like we've got 8.5 by 11 challenges. If I can get them out, we've got Suit Up. It says heart equals $5, club equals $3, spade equals $4, diamond equals $10. Bonus, add the amount of the card. Jokers are wild. Okay. All right. So right here, card game. Pull 1 to 5 cards. Save card amounts. Aces are 1 to 11 or 11, and face cards are 10, and the dollar amount. So, Callie, for the Suit Up, are you supposed to deal yourself a hand, or maybe you're just grabbing 1 card? I'm thinking that might be what it is. You guys just grab 1 card with this one, and this is another card game. Okay, so 2 card games for number 2. All right. I'm not going to worry about putting that back in there. I'm just going to put it on top of the envelope so I know where it goes. Number 3. Let's see what we've got here for number 3. And you guys, I could make this easier if I undid the other back as well. Okay, so we have got 2 challenges here, and it looks like they are photograph challenges is what they are. And so there's some beautiful icicles. This is an $85 challenge. This right here is a $119 challenge. Nice and laminated. Those definitely be reused there. So that's 3. And number 4, let's see what we've got here. All right, so we have got Weather Knockout. Determine how much each icon is worth. Roll 2 dice and match to the map. So on this one, of course, you're going to determine how much everything is. And if I wanted to roll 2 dice, I would roll 2 dice. And so I would say that's a 1. This is a 5. So we're going to do a snowflake right there. And depending on how much I decided, that's what I would do. Okay. And then we've got a domino pick. Mix up the dominoes in the bag and draw however many you want. Pay the amount on the dominoes. So you need some dominoes to play this one, but I know you can get dominoes at the dollar store. So, you know, not very much there. Then we've got Save-O-Ramo. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, so 8. Let's see. I got to figure out how to play this one, you guys. Save-O-Rama Rolla. So you must roll a dice. I don't know. I don't know on this one, Callie. You need to tell me. Give us some directions down below so you guys, Callie will give some directions. And she probably has some directions on the listing maybe. I know it is so hard when you are creating to give people directions. Now, a lot of games you can play however you want. If you watch my channel a lot, you know I cheat on games or play them wrong all the time. I really don't think it matters. Okay. Save for pie. And so this is a pie savings challenge here. And so for the pie savings challenge, a lot of times when you're going through this one right here, like you can save $3, you can save $1, or you could save $3, then you could save $14, then $1, and then maybe you want to save $59. Like that's how I've seen a lot of people do this one. And then check your math skills. It says roll 1 die. Okay, let's roll a die. So 3. So if it's 1 to 3, add. If it's 4 to 6, then subtract. So it would be 7 plus 5 equals 12. So I would save $12. If it was minus, you know, that would be 2. Okay, I like those ones. Those are fun. And number 6. All right, feels like we've got some more laminated challenges here. And we have got Purple Sky. This is a $33 challenge, and Orange Cream is a $30 challenge against laminated, super nice challenges. We have got 7. I'm loving the variety here. Some scratch and saves, some, you know, dice challenges, stuff like that. These would be fun to open up each month and then use them every month. We've got some more scratch and saves. We've got some kitty cat pictures here. So a $15 challenge, a $42 challenge, a $41 challenge, and a $33 challenges. So 4 scratch and saves for that one. Number 8. Let's see what we've got in here. Okay, so it says going to the aquarium. How to play. Entrance fee is $5. Each dot marker is $1. When arriving at a creature, donate $3. If the amounts are too high, then play with what you can. The goal is to have fun while saving. Total saved, $90. So on the back side right here, you have got, okay, so the Welcome Center, you pay $5. For each one of these is $1. And when you see the fish, it's $3, $3 here, $1, $3. That's super cute. Lay back with the otters. How cute is that? And I like that it's double-sided. You know, work smarter, not harder. If you can do it on one piece of paper, do that. Makes it easier to keep track of. For me, you know, like if my binder's too full or whatever, one page is a lot easier. And it makes it a little cheaper for the creator. Okay, so we've got some more challenges with photos here. We've got a $36 challenge, a $42 challenge, a $46 challenge, and a $42. So 4 more scratch-off challenges. We've got number 10. All right, let's see what we've got here. All right. Aw. WTF was I doing? That one's cute. $29. WTF is that? $27. WTF are you doing? $32. WTF just happened. $30. WTF is going on, $35, and WTF was that, $33. So those are fun. I love fun, silly challenges. Okay, number 11. Okay, and I've seen this one before. This is going to the zoo. Admission pass, good for 1 day only. Gives you 2 ways to play on this game right here. Says visit each animal in the zoo or roll 1 die to determine how many spaces you move. For low income, pay the smaller amount if needed. To add to the savings, you can pay an amount per each family member. Example, to enter the zoo, pay $10. Having a family of 4, 10 times 4 equals 40. Regular gameplay, 125. Low income, 56. And so you've got your zoo animals here. And so right here, $10 a ticket, $5 low income. Like she said, if you want to, you can times it by 4 for the whole family. Then you will roll a dice and go around. So going to the zoo with family. And then we have got number 12. A last one in this, you guys. What do you think about this? I think this was a great idea. Fun creation for her. And we have got another challenge here, a $41 challenge. This is on nice paper here. Beautiful sunset. Beautiful. Is that snow? It was funny. At first I thought it was the ocean. But then I'm looking and I'm like, wait, those look like mountains. Is that snow? Callie, you're going to have to let me know on this one. So a huge thank you to Callie. Thank you to those of you guys that did go ahead and enter in the poll and let me know what you guys thought. All right, so I've got to move all these envelopes out of the way so that I don't roll over them with my chair. I have a feeling that's going to be a members only drawing. If you are a member, let me know if you guys would be interested in that being in the drawing. I love showing things like that, and I wish I could play everything that got sent to me and everything I ordered for myself, but I just can't do it, you guys. I don't have enough time or enough money. All right, so let us get back into our savings challenges. As I promised you guys, we are going to do some different things we haven't done for a while. So we are going to be breaking out the savings challenge books you haven't seen. So we've got these 3 plus 2 more. I hope we've got enough money to put a little bit into everything. So we've got the newest and the greatest, The Life of a Creator. So I did this with black, right? The bad thing about with black is I can see my fingerprints and it drives me crazy. But the good news is it cleans off with my shirt. I don't know if you guys saw me, but I was using my shirt. So Life of a Creator, the way that I like to do this book is I just like to start at the beginning and I like to roll a dice. There is one challenge that I'm not doing that with in here. And that is my friend Taylor Louise because she did a habit one. So $5. So we're going to go 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, we haven't done this one. It says draw the bug to complete the challenge. You can only do 3 rolls, 1 die per game, and you must roll a 1 to begin. So let's see. So we got a 4, we got a 5, we got a 5. So we don't get to play. We have to draw a 1. We have to do the body. Okay, so let's roll again. So we got 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have got Taylor from A Little of It All. And so we are going to save $3 on this challenge right here. Like I said, this has been one of my favorite projects because I love collabing with other people. I love to see other people's ideas. There were no rules for this game or this, not this game, but this book whatsoever. You could do any type of challenge you wanted. So we've got 1, 2, and 3. And we've got my friend Lizzie over at Busy Lizzie. Once again, a work meeting that could have been an email. Sigh. And we've got the grumpy sloth there. So we have got $7. So we're going to change this out to a 10. And we're going to go one more roll. And we got a 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we've got Laura Bell Creations. I love this one. Suspect claims she has too much to do, but lays down and takes a nap instead. Yeah, your girl's been guilty of that. So we're going to go ahead and scratch this one right here in the middle for her pillow. And so that is $6. And we are going to call that good for this challenge. So we're going to add in $16 to the binder for our Life of a Creator. And this is going to Fun Fund. That's right. Fun Fund is what I have decided this is going to, because not everything can go to the mortgage. Okay. Not everything can go to the mortgage and to bills. Then we have got The Life of a Duck Named What, you guys? Oh, poor What the Duck. So we do the same thing with What the Duck. We roll a die and we just go through the challenges. I like doing this because I like doing lots of different challenges at once. So we have got 1. So we're starting on page 1 of What, and it's What the Luck. And it tells us about his journey and what is happening in his life. So we're going to save $3 there. So 1, 2, and 3. Then let's go ahead and look. We've got a 3, so 1, 2, and 3. We've got What the Delay. I hope not to experience this because I will be traveling soon, and I'm really hopeful that everything goes off without a hitch. But if you do travel, just know, have an emergency fund for your travel because something might happen. You might get stuck somewhere. Flights might get canceled. Weather, things happen like that. So $3 more. 1, 2, not dollars. Sorry, 3. We are going to play What the Box, you guys. What the Box. We're going to go ahead and use pink right here. And this is, of course, Shut the Box. Renee does get paid for every single book that gets sold for this. All right, so we're going to roll 2 dice here. And we have got a 7. Oh, I forgot to say no whammies, no whammies. Big bucks, big bucks. And we've got another 7. All right, come on, dice. Be nice, be nice. And we've got a 9. So if we shut the box, we're going to save $25. There's that whammy, you guys. So we've got 3, 4, 5, and 8 left. And we got a 6. And you guys, that is it. Whoo! We are saving some big bucks here. So we have got 8 plus 5 is 13, plus 4 is 17, plus 3 is $20. It's not the biggest. The very first time we played this, we had to put in 23. So we've got $20. I think we're going to call that good for our What the Duck, because we have got $24 going into What the Duck. And What the Duck has... What does What the Duck have in there? It's got quite a bit in there, you guys. Now, this is going to the emergency fund. That's already in the emergency fund. So our emergency fund is already funded. So I think this needs to start going to the mortgage. Don't you guys think? I want to see how much we saved in for the whole book. So I'm going to leave those placeholders in there. And I'm going to grab a little paper clip. If I can find one. I have so many paper clips, but they all have, you know, things on them. So we're going to switch this over to mortgage now. So we've got $400, but like I said, I want to know the total. And I don't believe we can put money in the bank yet. No, we can't. But I'm going to add another little sticky note in here. And we're going to say that it's going towards the mortgage. From here on out, when I add $100 into the bank, it's going to go towards the mortgage. But I am going to keep placeholders. I'm going to write this here. So keep placeholders to track total savings. And that's just because I want to see how much I can save with this book. My books, I never give you guys a total that you can save because there's rolling games like this right here. There's no way I could tell you how much you save, right? Because it depends on what you roll. It depends on how you play. And you've got ones that are set your own amount as well. Okay, so those 2 books are done. Let me put them down and off to the side. And then we have got The Life of a Pig Who Wants to Collect Memories, Not Things. This is Miss Georgette. And of course, we play this one with a D12 dice and a heads or tails. So we have got our heads or tails and our D12 dice right here. So let's see. This is going to Australia. See what we've got here. So we've got 8 and tails. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is the card game one. Let me grab out my cards. The last time I played this, we had to play several times before I got anything, and we are not saving big bucks, you guys. We are not saving big bucks. Look at how much money we've saved so far. Not a ton with this game, but that is okay because for me, it's about having fun. So we're going to try to get a poker hand. We are playing 5 card draw is what we're playing. That means you get 5 cards dealt to you and you get to draw one time to make the best poker hand you can. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, you guys, what do we have here? Oh, we got a pair of 7s right off. So we're going to keep our 7s. We're going to get 3 more cards. 1, 2, and 3. We got 2 pair, you guys. 2 pair. We are saving a whopping $2 today. That's right, you guys. $2. I was looking for my regular pen. And of course, my desk. If you guys could see my desk when I'm filming, I don't think you guys would be impressed. So we got a 2 pair. And we got 7s and jacks. So $2. That's right, you guys. Whew. That is going to help the Australia fund so much. $2. But just fun, right, you guys? Just fun. You can buy a deck of cards at the dollar store. So $2 there. All right, let's go ahead and roll again. and see what we're doing this time. We have got 2 and heads. So 2 and heads is dive deep. We have got Georgette and Fred Jr. scuba diving. If you are newer to my channel, my husband and I do scuba dive, and that is one of our expensive hobbies. So that's what this is going to pay for. Let's play one more in here. All right, you guys, we got 12 and tails all the way to the back. We have got some apples we need to color, so we need to grab our colored pencils. Let me grab those. They're sitting right up here at the front of the desk. And we have got this right here. And it's in my container from Madrid that my friend Carol got me. Carol is the friend that I'm going to be traveling to Wales with, her and my son. So super excited about taking a trip with her. So let's go ahead and color another apple basket and try to make it pretty, right? Because I will be saving these books after I get done with them. I was trying to decide because I was going through my office and I was cleaning my office, and I have almost all of my budgets from the time that I started. And I was trying to decide, do I need all of these? Do I want them all? I can tell you that in the beginning, I was not saving them because I was like, why do I need to save these? But I do have some from the first year, and, you know, printing them and filling them out, it's a lot of work. It's kind of like a diary, right? So let me know, do you guys save old budgets? Do you save old books? You know, let me know what you do. So we've got some red apples here. What is your favorite apple, you guys? Let me know. I like Gala apples a lot because I can buy some smaller ones. They generally stay crisp. And I love Golden Delicious and Granny Smith. I do not like Red Delicious at all. I just feel like they're always weird. I don't know. I just don't like them. Okay, so we've got our apples, and that is a $5 bill for that. So we are putting in $12 towards Australia. We'll take it. It will add up eventually, right? What am I doing? I always forget on this one that the money is right here. And I save it up in here until I've got $100. And guess what, you guys? Whoop, whoop. We're going to be able to add $100 into Australia. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to go ahead and leave 10 in here. We are going to put this into our Australia sinking fund, and we will put the $100 placeholder in the Australia binder. So $100 to Australia. Whew, I'm fumbling. $100 to Australia. Yay, I forgot we were that close. And I am going to go ahead and grab a... No, I'm not going to grab a placeholder because Australia has their own placeholders. Put that off to the side. Now, you guys, we are going to go ahead and grab our 2 full-size books. We have got our Life's a Beach book and our Pop-It book. I am excited, just in case you guys didn't know, I have launched these in digital form on my website and on Etsy. On my website, they're a little bit cheaper, you guys, because I don't have fees to pay. I do have fees, but I don't have Etsy fees. Like, I've got credit card fees and stuff, but not Etsy fees. And I'm excited for all of my international people so that they can get it and print it off for themselves. I tried to keep it affordable. So I don't even remember where we're at for this. Let's start rolling through this, see where we're at. Oh, that's right. We are on. Okay, so we're on our treasure hunt, and this is going towards vacay. Now, in order to start, you have to roll a 6 to scratch. And I had said every 5 rolls scratch. And so I can't remember where we're at. I think maybe I should roll 5 times every time. So we've got 4. So we save $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got a 6. Whew, that's $10. We've got a 3. Oh, no, I rolled a 6. I got to scratch a sticker for that. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, $4. We're going to scratch a sticker. That's what it is. Every 5 rolls scratch if I don't roll a 6. That's what my idea was there. And that's $1. So we're going to save $5. Let's do this again, shall we? See, like I said, I'm always changing rules. Make it work for you. We got a 1. So we need $1. We got a 2. I don't like how it rolls on that book, so we're going to have to do it here. So So that's 2. We got another 2. That's 3 rolls. We got a 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that was 4 rolls. We got a 1. So we're going to save the 1 this time, and we're going to scratch. I don't know why. I'll probably do it every time, you guys. I'll do it different every time. So $3 there. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. And I know we've got a lot of 1s here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10. And all we have left are 5s. So we are going to be putting $18 towards vacay. That's right, towards vacay. Life's a beach. Perfect. And then, of course, we're going to go ahead and do Pop It. And again, it's been too long since I've played this one, so I can't remember where we're at. I know in this one I had skipped some of the coloring challenges and stuff. This was my first book like this, so we've got scratch off and coloring. We don't have much variety in those. So see, we didn't finish coloring Unicorn Magic. Where are we at? There we are. Do we want to color or do we want to scratch? We want to scratch. Okay. So this is Puzzle Fun, single digit mystery challenge, 1 to 5. Let's go ahead and scratch. So we're going to scratch 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I love what these look like, but they're such a pain in the butt to scratch. These shiny, sparkly stickers. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 5, 6, 7, and we're going to say this one is going to the mortgage. Mortgage. Okay. And I do not have an envelope for Pop It. So let's do this, you guys. There is nothing saying you can't make it work. So Pop It. And this is going to go toward the mortgage for this challenge. And of course, the good thing about doing one challenge is you can decide whatever you want, right? If you want it to go to this one to go to the mortgage and the next one you want to go towards school supplies or doctor bills, you can do that as well. All right, you guys, we've got some money left over. So let's go ahead and finish out with our July binder. I hope you guys enjoy all the different challenges. I love all the different challenges. And like I said, I wish I had money and time to play every day, all day. All right, so July, we need our heads or tails, and we need our D10 dice. And we're going to do purple dice this time for our roll and saves. Here we go. Hopefully you guys are still on camera. Oh, the camera's still running. We're doing good. All right, let's see what we got. We've got 4 and tails, and we have already finished number 6, just so you guys know. And that is 6 buckaroos going into that one. So we've got 5 and 6 going into number 4. We've got 2 and tails, 2 and tails. 2 and tails is done, so we're going to go ahead and roll 2 dice on the front and see what we get. We got a 6 and a 3, so that's $2 is what that is. Yay, we finally rolled a 3, you guys. So 3 and 6. And of course, if you wanted to make this a much larger challenge, you could save the dice that you roll. And so 1 and 2. All right. And we've got a 5 and heads. 5 and heads right there, $2. 1 and 2. And why did I roll that? I don't know what I'm doing. We've got a 6, which we've already done. I'm going to go all the way back to 10 because I want to put more money towards travel today. I'm just filling it. So you guys, this is from Danny at Craft Co Budgets. It's an amazing challenge set. And so we're going to go ahead and scratch off Havana. So Havana, Cuba is $6. No, it's not. It's $2. 1 and 2. And we need to find Havana on our passport holder, so another $2. Apparently words are hard, you guys. Words are hard. So $2, and I like to go ahead and exchange the bills in this one when I can, so we can change that for a 5. Then when I do the bill exchange at the end, if I do it, I don't have to worry about number 10. All right, let's see. That was so funny sometimes, you guys. 7 and tails. $1 whole there. And of course, 1 through 8 are going towards the mortgage. That is our main goal right now. And we've got 8 in heads. 8 in heads is $2. That I cannot mark with. The scratch off tool doesn't do a very good job at marking other things off. And we've got 4 in heads. This is the Leo. Scratch this one. $8. Whew. That was a spendy one. So we've got 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we've got 7 in tails. Another scratch off. This one is double or skip. I always double and I scratch another one off. $3. Of course, if you don't want to scratch, you can roll dice. So we're going to do $6. And I'm going to go ahead and write $6 next to that one so that I know that that was $6 when I count them out. So 5 and 6. Come on, dice. It's stuck. We got 7 in heads. That makes it easy. We're right there. We've got another double or skip. And we've got $2. So that's going to be $4 right there. Perfect. As I was going to say, hopefully our marker was dry. I should have vacuumed first. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we've got 2 and tails. Oh yeah, 2 and tails is done. I will remember that eventually, you guys. We got 2 twos. And the twos are $4 each. So that's going to be $8. 1 and 2. Trying to color these in a little bit better. Let's color that too a little. Trying to stay in the lines. It's super hard. So we've got $8. We've got 2 in there. So let's just go ahead and grab 2 of these 5s. I almost rolled them again. We've got 8 and tails. 8 and tails is a roll and save. We only need 1. It's almost too big for my dice tower. $6. So 5 and 6. All right, let's see if we can keep our dice straight. We've got 4 and heads. And we have got $1 here. $1. I missed it. I missed it twice. Third time is a charm. 1 in tails. Perfect. We haven't scratched many on that, and there's a lot on there, so I'm glad we got that one. $4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Throwing money everywhere. Almost done, you guys. We are at the home stretch, so we've got 7 in heads. 7 in heads. We've got 8 buckaroos there. Let's see, how much money do we have left? 5, 6, 7, and 8. We have got $1 left over. We're going to put that in our catch-all. Our catch-all is always number 10, so we're going to put that into there. All right, you guys, that is it for me today. We are not going to update the mortgage today. I will update that in one of the next videos. I do thank you guys so much for staying along with me while I do this. I am going to go ahead and do a little bit of cash exchanging. If I can find my cash to exchange, that is. I've hidden it from myself. And I hope you guys have a fabulous day. And until I see you guys next time, remember to keep on smiling. Bye, everybody.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, fuck everybody, just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.